Thus says the Lord, prepare yourself, for I am speaking to you with urgency. Do not delay, do not hesitate, for this message is not casual, nor is it light. This is not the first time I have called your name. I have whispered before, I have sent signs before, and yet this is now the third time I speak with such clarity. And hear me well, it is the last. Tomorrow, precisely at 9:30 p.m., something hidden will rise into the open. A danger that seeks to harm will attempt to unfold itself. If you disregard this warning, you place your own life and safety at risk. This is not a passing thought. It is not a gentle suggestion. It is a final notice, your last opportunity, your only shield, the covering I extend before the storm breaks loose. Pause now and affirm your faith. Declare, Amen, aloud. For every word of faith you release seals my hand of protection over you. My child, I do not speak in vain. My warnings are not empty. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I know what has been planned in secret against you, and I will not remain silent while evil stirs. Understand this. What I reveal is not to frighten you without purpose. It is a divine announcement of my intervention. Yet my covering is only for those who choose to remain under it. If you dismiss this word, you walk away from the very shelter that was designed to save you when the storm descends. Have you not wondered why your heart feels so heavy when night falls? Why sleep has brought you troubled dreams? Why a pressure rests upon your spirit that you cannot explain? It is because your spirit already senses what your eyes cannot see. I am confirming now, there is a plot, an unseen danger, set in motion to appear tomorrow. But I have chosen you to hear this warning so that you may escape it. This is not coincidence, it is not chance. It is evidence that heaven has its gaze upon you. If you believe my voice still speaks today, declare 11:11 as a witness of your faith. Already, my angels surround your dwelling. They stand guard at your doors, your windows, your resting place. They are positioned on every side. But for their protection to hold firm, you must remain under the shadow of my word. It is not wealth that will save you. It is not your wisdom, nor your strength. It is only by my hand. Remember the promise written, he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. Abide in me now, because tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. the shadow of danger will pass by. Only those who remain hidden beneath my wings will be untouched. I know your silent burdens. I know the smiles of those who deceive you, while their words drip with poison behind your back. I have seen how fear grips you, how you wonder if anyone truly notices your struggle. Hear me clearly. I am your Father, I am your deliverer, and I will not forsake you. The blood of my Son was shed that you might live. His sacrifice speaks louder than every curse, louder than every scheme of men. This is not the hour for doubt. It is the hour to trust. Lift your voice to me. Declare with your lips that you are mine. Know that I have selected you for preservation. Yes, sorrow and loss will sweep through the earth tomorrow night, but I have marked you for safety. You are not like those who remain blind to my signs. You are chosen. You are beloved. You are set apart. If you trust that my hand rests upon you in this very hour, declare 2:22. Do not think the enemy has given up. He believes his plans will prosper, but I laugh at his schemes. Hear this truth once more. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No trap, no curse, no disaster, no word spoken in secret will prevail against you. But you must remain under my covering. Remember Noah. If he had ignored my command, he would have perished in the flood. But because he listened, his family was preserved while the rest of the world drowned. This word I give you is your ark. This warning is your shelter. If you heed it, you will see deliverance. Do not treat this moment as chance. Every step that led you here was guided by my spirit. I orchestrated this alignment so you would hear me clearly. There are no coincidences when it comes to my protection. You are reading these words because I ordained it. Take this seriously. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. is not just another point in time. It is a turning point. I urge you, my child, keep your heart open, keep your trust fixed upon me, and remain within the shelter of my wings. This is your final warning. I do not speak it to terrify you, but to preserve you. My love will not allow you to walk blindly into danger. Do not let pride, fear, or doubt rob you of this moment. Lift your eyes to me and declare, the Lord is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. I will guard you. I will cover you. And when this storm has passed, You will know that I am faithful to the end. My beloved, before I take you deeper into this message, pause for a moment. If you sense my presence stirring within you as you read these words, I ask you to take a step of faith. Show outwardly what you believe inwardly. Acknowledge this call as your declaration that you choose my covering over your life. This is not about display or vanity. It is not for men to see, but as a testimony between you and heaven. Your act of faith will not vanish into silence. It will echo before my throne as a witness that you trust me to be your protector. Now consider this. What if in only a few seconds, a simple action could shift the direction of your life? What if a brief 7-second practice carried the power to dismantle debt and usher in a flow of provision beyond measure? Even the world whispers of discoveries that hint at this truth. Reports have surfaced, testimonies have been shared, and even the halls of research have confirmed what heaven has always known, that when the mind aligns with faith, the impossible becomes reality. Ordinary people are stepping into extraordinary abundance. New beginnings, new homes, new opportunities, all unfolding. But understand this, secrets are rarely welcomed by powers that wish to keep you bound. Do not delay in seizing what is revealed, for truth resisted may soon be hidden away. But listen carefully, my child, for I speak not just of earthly matters, but of eternal weight. I continue to speak with urgency because I see what tomorrow holds. This moment you are in is holy. Treat it with reverence. Do not brush off these words as casual or ordinary. The clock is advancing, and when it strikes 9:30 p.m. tomorrow, the adversary intends to set his scheme in motion. Yet know this. I, the Lord, have already stepped ahead of time. I have already written this message into your hands as your shield. When I say, pack your bags, I am not only calling you to prepare physically, but also to ready your spirit, your heart, and your faith. Nothing surprises me. No plan, no hidden trap, no sudden event escapes my vision. I am giving you foresight so that you will not stumble into despair. If you believe, declare your faith now. Speak it out. Comment 333 as a symbol of trust. Every declaration of faith is like opening a gate for my power to move in your life. You have questioned why doors seem to slam in your face, why people once close to you grew cold, why sudden disappointments broke your heart. Do not think these were accidents. Many of those doors closed by my own hand. I shielded you when you could not see the danger waiting behind them. Had I allowed certain relationships to remain, they would have destroyed you before this very hour. My hand has been weaving your steps, guiding you away from unseen snares. And now, I speak again because tomorrow is one of those moments where trust must rise higher than sight. Recall my servant Joseph. In the stillness of the night, I sent him dreams, warning him to flee with Mary and the child, for Herod sought to kill. Joseph obeyed, and through obedience the Savior's life was preserved. In the same way, I am guiding you now. This is why I repeat myself. This is why I have called this my final warning. I do not speak again and again without reason. The hour demands it. The weight of tomorrow cannot be ignored. But hear me, do not tremble. Do not let fear chain your heart. I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. The one who trusts in me will never be put to shame. Though the earth shakes, though men spread panic, though the news stirs anxiety, you who abide in me will stand in peace. My word is not fragile. It does not waver. It is eternal, unshakable, and greater than every voice of man. Hold it tightly. Cling to it as your anchor. If you believe that I am the God of wonders, declare 555 now. Miracles are not relics of the past. They are my weapons against the darkness. They silence fear. They scatter the plans of the enemy. They prove that my hand is still mighty. I know how weary you have felt. I know the heaviness, the doubts, the prayers you wondered if I ever heard. But listen to me. Not a single word you have spoken in faith has been lost. Every whisper, every tear, every sigh has been gathered before me. Your prayers rise like incense that fills my courts. Do not believe the lie that I have forgotten you. I have never forsaken you, not for a moment. If you feel far from me, it is not because I turned away, but because the noise of this world tried to muffle my whisper. This very message proves that my voice still seeks you, still finds you. Scripture reminds you, the thief comes only to steal, to kill, and to destroy. But I have come to give you life, life in its fullness, overflowing. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m., the thief will try to strike. Yet if you remain under my covering, his hand will miss its target. My angels are not weak. They are not shadows. They are mighty warriors, clothed in light, standing guard at your side. Even now, they prepare for what is coming. Their swords are drawn, their posts are secure, and they will not permit the darkness to touch you. But do not wander away from my shelter. Remember the times you thought everything was lost, yet somehow you still had enough to survive. That was not luck, it was my hand. Remember the moments you arrived late only to discover that danger had struck just before you came. That was not coincidence, it was me. Recall the sickness that threatened your very life. Yet you stand here now with breath in your lungs, reading these words. That is not chance, it is me. I am with you. I have always been with you. And I will remain with you, even as the hour approaches. Trust me, cling to me, and you will see my salvation. My beloved child, hear me. I have walked beside you in silence. I have covered you in the shadows, and I have held you steady through storms. And tomorrow, I will not leave you. I will be with you once again. But for you to see my hand clearly, I need you to listen carefully, to obey without hesitation, and to believe without wavering. I remind you now, every time I speak a warning, I also prepare a way out. I never reveal danger without also giving provision. When I told Noah of the flood that was coming, I did not leave him helpless. I gave him the ark as his refuge. When I warned Lot of the destruction of Sodom, I also provided the path of escape. And now, as I warn you, I place deep within your spirit the assurance that my hand is holding you fast. You are not stumbling forward blindly. You are being guided step by the very light of heaven. Do not let what your natural eyes see trouble you. My spirit goes ahead of you like a pillar of fire through the night and like a cloud through the day. Lift your voice and call upon me. Tell me openly that you trust me, even when you cannot make sense of what I am doing. For I delight in those who walk by faith and not by sight. Tomorrow will not find you unprepared, because I am preparing you now. I am clothing you in armor, the shield of faith to extinguish every arrow, the helmet of salvation to guard your mind, and the sword of the Spirit to strike down the lies of the enemy. Stand firm, and when the storm has passed, you will testify with boldness that I, the Lord, was faithful to every word I spoke. If you receive this covering, declare it. Speak 12:12, for every word of faith you utter aligns you with my protection. But understand this, my warning is not only about danger. It is about destiny. The enemy is not merely after your safety. He is after your future, your inheritance, the blessings I have prepared for you. He knows what is about to be released in your life, so he fights to stop it. Yet he forgets, my power is far greater than his schemes, my truth stronger than his deception. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m., I will not only shield you from harm, I will also pour into you fresh strength, renewed peace, and open doors you did not expect. What was meant to destroy you will instead become your testimony. Consider what the world whispers, discoveries hidden away, secrets kept under lock and key. Even reports of practices and rituals that appear to unlock the mind's potential for wealth and abundance. They say 7 seconds can shift a life from debt into freedom, from lack into overflow. And though men may seek to suppress such knowledge, I tell you the greater truth. My Spirit holds the power to transform your life, your future, and your destiny in a moment. Do not let fear of scarcity chain you. For those who remain in me, provision flows in abundance. Hear this, you will pass through fire and not be burned. You will cross waters and not be drowned. You will face arrows aimed at your life, but none shall pierce you. Why? Because I am your God. I have called you by name. You belong to me. No force on earth, no power in darkness, can pluck you out of my hand. Take this seriously, my child. The hour is urgent, but let your heart rest in peace. If I am for you, who can stand against you? Even rulers, even kings, even unseen forces must bow at my word. I remind you of your identity. You are chosen, you are anointed, you are sealed with the blood of my Son. You are not like the world that stumbles forward in fear. You are mine, and I am yours. So take courage. Lift up your head and walk in confidence. Tomorrow will not be your downfall. Tomorrow will reveal how fiercely I defend those I love. Trust me. Lean on me. Watch as I take what the enemy meant for harm and turn it into the very stepping stone that launches you into destiny. Now rest your heart upon my words, for they are your anchor. Do not disregard this moment, for it is your lifeline. The world will not understand, and they do not need to. All you need is my voice, my presence, and my promise. Hold them close, and when the hour strikes at 9:30 p.m. tomorrow, you will see my salvation with your own eyes. Listen closely, my child. I do not speak again and again without purpose. When I repeat a word, it is because the urgency of your destiny requires it. This is my third and final warning to you. Do not treat it lightly. When I tell you to pack your bags, it is not a call to panic, but a call to preparation, spiritually and physically. For tomorrow, something unexpected and dangerous is moving in your direction. But I, the Lord, am already standing ahead of it, shielding you from its force. This is not a joke. It is not to be skipped. It is your lifeline. It is your final chance for deliverance. If you trust in heaven's covering over your life, declare it boldly. Speak 777. Let heaven record your faith. I see the heaviness pressing on your heart. I know the questions you have whispered in silence. Does God still notice me? Does he still fight for me? Does he still walk beside me when no one else does? Hear me now. I have never left you, not for a single moment. Even in the darkest hours, when you thought you were forgotten, my hand was steady on your life. Even when your enemies lifted their voices against you, I silenced those who sought your downfall. Tomorrow's danger is not hidden from me, and because you are mine, I will not allow you to walk unguarded into it. Believe me when I tell you, your life is precious, your calling is chosen, your destiny is marked. Think back on how many times I have already saved you without your knowledge. That same hand will save you again. How many disasters passed you by without touching you? How many illnesses tried to reach you, but could not prevail? How many betrayals sought to shatter you, yet you still remained standing? That was not luck. That was my mercy, my covering, and my protection surrounding you. It was all preparing you for this very moment, for this very word I now speak. Child, this is no accident. This hour has been marked by my hand. The fact that you are hearing this right now is evidence that my eyes are still fixed upon you, and that the purpose I placed in your life has not come to an end. You are chosen. You are deeply loved. You are under my covering. Comment 999 if you believe that my covering is greater than every hidden plan of the enemy. I remind you again of my word. He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. This is not mere poetry, nor is it empty promise. This is your shield. This is your fortress. This is your safety. When tomorrow comes and the enemy makes his move, the only safe place is under my shadow. That is why I have warned you not once, not twice, but 3 times. For I never leave my children stumbling blindly in the dark. Noah was warned before the flood overtook the earth. Lot was warned before fire fell upon the city. Joseph was warned before Herod sought destruction. And now, you are warned before tomorrow's appointed hour arrives. Pay attention, just as they did, and you too will escape what the enemy designed for destruction. You have asked me again and again in your prayers, Lord, give me a sign that you are still with me. Do you not see that this very word is that sign? This is proof that I have not left you, proof that my voice still speaks, proof that my presence has not departed from your life. Tomorrow will come, but you will not face it as the world does. You will not walk in fear as they do. You will face it with the shield of faith, with the sword of truth, and with the covering of my spirit surrounding you. Nothing formed against you will prosper. Every tongue that dares rise against you will fall silent. Every hidden danger that plots against you will be cut down before it reaches your door. Do not fear the arrows that fly by night. Do not tremble at the pestilence that walks in the dark. Do not dread the destruction that wastes at noonday. 1,000 may fall on one side. 10,000 may collapse at your right hand, but it will not come near you. My promises are not fragile words written on sand. They are eternal. They are living. They are unshakable. Heaven and earth will collapse before even one of my promises fails. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m., the danger that seeks you will already be defeated. For I have spoken preservation over your life. But you must remain under my shelter and not step outside my covering. Do not dismiss this word. Do not walk away from it. This is your ark in the storm, your refuge in the battle. I know the weight you are carrying. I know the sting of betrayal that cut your heart, the rejection that wounded you, the lonely nights when you fought battles no one else even saw. I have watched your tears fall, and I have stored every single one in my bottle. Not one has been forgotten by me. I have not abandoned you to the cruelty of enemies or the schemes of men. You are mine. You were bought with a price. You are sealed by the blood of my Son, and that blood cries louder than every curse. It is stronger than every accusation. It is more powerful than every weapon aimed at your life. That blood speaks mercy, victory, and protection over you. Is it time to finally step into the same secret ritual that has been transforming lives within seconds? A leaked CIA-backed discovery has revealed a 7-second money ritual that is rewriting destinies. Validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires the mind to magnetize wealth and abundance. Men and women once drowning in debt are suddenly walking into luxury homes, new vehicles, and lives of freedom. But this information will not remain available for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it is taken down. Child, stay alert. Do not let distractions steal this moment from you. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m., the enemy has marked an hour. But I, the Lord, am not bound by time. I reveal this to you now so that you will not be caught unaware. It is no coincidence you are seeing these words today. This is a divine appointment. My Spirit drew you here so you could receive this word, feel my presence, and hear my warning. Your preparation today is your protection tomorrow. Comment 1010 if you believe that I prepare my children ahead of every storm. You may wonder, Lord, why such urgency? Why now? Because you are not like the rest who ignore my signs. You carry a destiny that is tied to my kingdom, and the enemy knows it. That is why he fights you so hard. But he forgets one thing: I am greater. The cross already broke his power. The resurrection of my Son already sealed his defeat. You walk in victory not because of what you have done, but because of who you belong to. And tomorrow will not change that truth. It will only reveal it more clearly. Do not let your heart sink into fear. Do not let panic rule your mind. My Spirit will whisper peace to your soul while the world trembles in chaos. The news may shout fear. The nations may panic. But you will remain firm, anchored in my promises. Remember the 3 Hebrew boys in the fire, yet they did not burn. Remember Daniel in the lion's den, yet he was untouched. Remember my son in the grave, yet death could not hold him. So too, tomorrow at 9:30 p.m., the threat will not consume you. For you are in my hand, and no power can snatch you away. Take this word seriously. This is not a game. Do not ignore it, for it is your lifeline. But also understand, this is not only about surviving danger. This is about stepping into destiny. This is not only about surviving. It is about stepping into a brand new chapter of your journey. A chapter where your faith will rise higher. Your destiny will advance with greater force. And every voice of opposition will be silenced. The very thing that was meant to destroy you will become the evidence of my power. The storm designed to sink you will lift your ark above the waters. The plot crafted to end you will be the very push that drives you closer to the purpose I wrote for your life. So I say to you, stand firm, my child. Do not waver. Do not doubt. For tomorrow, at 9:30 p.m., you will not fall into ruin. You will rise in deliverance. And when my hand moves on your behalf, you will know beyond question that I am your God, your protector, your deliverer, and your faithful Father who never abandons you. Comment 1515 if you receive this promise in faith today. Beloved, I am still speaking, and I will not stop speaking until you are fully convinced that you dwell under my covering. Do not treat these words as if they are common. This is my voice reaching you in an urgent hour. Yes, tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. carries weight in the unseen realm. But I do not reveal this so you will tremble in fear. I reveal this so you will be anchored in faith. I am preparing you now so that nothing comes upon you unawares. If you believe and obey, you will watch with your own eyes as I turn the enemy's scheme for destruction into your testimony of my power. Comment Amen to declare that you belong to me and that no one can pluck you out of my hand. You have faced storms before, but hear me, this one is different. It has been whispered about in hidden places, planned in shadows, and carried forward by unseen forces. Yet none of it has escaped my gaze. The enemy imagines himself strong, but his power is like dust scattered by the wind of my spirit. Do not let the noise of darkness deceive you, for I am greater. Remember my promise. Even though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you will fear no evil, for I am with you. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m., my presence will not abandon you. It will surround you as your shield and your refuge. Hold tightly to my word, and do not let fear seize your heart. Have I not been faithful through every season before this? Was it not my hand that parted the Red Sea when Pharaoh's armies pursued my people? Was it not my power that brought down the mighty walls of Jericho at the sound of a shout? Was it not I who shut the mouths of lions when Daniel was thrown into their den? My power has never changed. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. If I delivered then, I will deliver now. If I worked wonders before, I will display them again in your life tomorrow. Comment 1111 if you believe that my miracles are alive and active in this very moment. Child, I am not calling you to panic. I am calling you to prepare. Preparation in my kingdom is not about weapons made of flesh, but about weapons forged in the Spirit. Prayer, worship, faith, and trust in me are your armor. Guard your focus. Do not let distractions steal your attention in this hour. This is a time to draw nearer to me, not to wander farther away. Just as Noah entered the ark before the first drop of rain fell, so too am I calling you to enter into my presence before tomorrow arrives. Those who mocked Noah regretted when the waters rose, but those who obeyed and entered the ark were kept safe. You are within my ark when you remain in faith and in obedience to my word. Lift your eyes higher. Look beyond what the world is showing you. News headlines, rumors, and fearful voices cannot see what I see. But you, beloved, are not blind. You are being shown this in advance because I have chosen you. You are set apart. The shield of heaven rests upon you. Even when weakness weighs on your shoulders, remember, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. Do not rely on your own might to endure tomorrow. Lean completely on me, and I will carry you. Yes, the enemy has plotted against your peace. He has tried to cloud your mind with confusion, to fill your heart with fear, and to weigh your soul down with heaviness. But I declare this over you now. No spirit of fear will prevail against you. I am filling you with boldness. I am clothing you in courage. I am granting you clarity. So tomorrow at 9:30 p.m., when others shake, you will stand. When others stumble, you will be lifted. When others fall, you will rise. And this is not because of who you are, but because of who I am within you. Why then, is the government trying so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A startling CIA leak has revealed a 7-second mind-shifting practice that is transforming ordinary people's lives. Validated by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple at-home method rewires the brain to attract wealth like a magnet. Those once drowning in debt are stepping into new homes, new vehicles, and lives of abundance. But word is spreading fast, and this secret may be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is erased forever. And know this, angels have already been dispatched around you. They are not fragile beings, but mighty warriors carrying my authority. Even now they stand guard over your dwelling, your steps, and your path. Their assignment is to shield you, to guide you, and to fight on your behalf. Do not question the presence of my angels, for my word has already promised you. I will command my angels concerning you, and they will guard you in all your ways. Tomorrow will be no exception. They are already prepared, standing in position, awaiting only my command to act on your behalf. Comment 222 if you believe that right now. Even as you hear these words, my angels are covering you with their wings of protection. Do not set your eyes on what you lack, for I am your provider. Do not magnify your sickness, for I am your healer. Do not be consumed by your enemies, for I am your defender. I am all that you need in this very hour. I am Jehovah Jireh, your faithful provider. I am Jehovah Rapha, the God who heals you. I am Jehovah Nissi, your banner of victory that waves over every battle. Every name I bear reveals my nature and my power. And tomorrow you will see me as the one who rescues and preserves you when danger draws near. Think of the cross, my child. When the world assumed the story was over, when death believed it had triumphed, and when darkness rejoiced as though it had conquered, I overturned it all. My son rose in glory and victory, and that victory belongs to you today. The very spirit that raised Christ from the grave lives within you. That same spirit will guard you tomorrow, empower you to stand, and preserve the destiny I have written over your life. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are a vessel of glory, sealed by my Spirit. The enemy cannot undo what I have marked as mine. Do not let doubt rob you of this holy moment. The world often mocks my warnings until it is too late. Many ignore my voice and walk blindly into storms that could have been avoided. But you, beloved, are different. You are hearing me now because I desire to protect you, preserve you, and lift you above the flood. Do not harden your heart. Take these words with the weight they carry. Yes, tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. will come, but you will not be swept away by fear or destruction. You will rise above it because you trusted my voice when others chose to dismiss it. I have watched your sacrifices. I have seen you pray even when you were weary. I have seen you give when you had almost nothing left. I have seen you choose forgiveness when anger fought for your heart. I have seen your faith carry you through nights of tears. None of it has been overlooked. I am the God who rewards those who diligently seek me. And tomorrow will prove to you that your seeking was never in vain. The enemy meant evil, but I will turn it to good. Rest your heart in this truth. I am greater than every danger that seeks you. The one who commands the oceans, who hung the stars in the heavens, who carved the mountains with his word, is the same one who calls you by name. So do not fear the darkness of night, for I am the light that cannot be overcome. Do not fear what tomorrow may bring, for I am already there, standing before you. I hold the keys of time itself. Nothing is outside my authority. Stay near me, beloved. Pray with earnest faith. Lift your worship as a shield. Declare my promises over your life with confidence. Do not let voices of fear drown out my truth. Fill your heart with my word, for it is sharper than any sword and stronger than any chain. When tomorrow's hour arrives, you will be standing, not by your strength, but because I will uphold you with mine. I tell you again, this is the third and final warning. Take it with reverence, but do not let fear take root in your heart. For yes, danger seeks you, but I am far greater than any danger. Yes, enemies surround you, but I encircle them. Yes, fear tries to creep in, but my perfect love will drive it out. Trust me fully. Hold fast to me, and you will come through untouched. Comment 1212 if you receive this promise as your own. My child, I will continue to speak until your heart grasps the seriousness of this moment. I do not repeat myself without purpose. This is the third and final warning I give you, not to burden you with terror, but to strengthen your faith and prepare you for what is coming. I see what you cannot see. I know what you cannot know. I am the Lord who declares the end from the beginning. And I reveal this to you because you are precious to me. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m., darkness will attempt to move, but I have already ordered your deliverance. This word is your sign of my unfailing love. I never leave my children blind to the hour ahead. Comment Amen if you accept that you are walking in obedience to my voice. Hear me clearly, beloved. You are not alone in this battle. From the moment of your birth, my hand has been upon you. Time and again, the enemy sought to cut your life short, yet you are still here because my grace carried you. People may have abandoned you, but I never did. Voices may have accused you, but I silenced them. Even when you felt unworthy, I still called you mine. I speak to you now because I will not allow you to walk into tomorrow unprepared. You are no accident. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, sealed, and destined for my purpose. That is why I reveal to you what others cannot see. Remember my promise. When you pass through the waters, I will be with you. When you walk through the rivers, they will not sweep you away. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. may look like a flood to others, but to you it will be a display of my power. For I will lift you above the waters and keep you safe in my embrace. Even if the earth trembles, your heart will not collapse. For I am your firm foundation. Even if the world around you trembles and others lose their footing, you will remain steady, because I am your anchor and your foundation. I see the weight pressing on your spirit right now. That stirring inside you is not meaningless. It is my spirit moving within you, alerting you, aligning you, and shaping you for what is coming. When your heartbeat quickens, when unease stirs in your thoughts, it is not confusion. It is your spirit sensing what lies ahead. But you do not need to fall into panic. For I am the one who holds the future in my hands. No event can unfold outside my permission, and no shadow of darkness can defeat the one who has made my presence their refuge. Comment 11:11 if you believe heaven's armies are already surrounding you in this very moment. Have you noticed how people are whispering about the 7-second CIA ritual? A practice once hidden, now uncovered, is moving across the earth. A brainwave method proven by science, reshaping lives with abundance, liberty, and influence. This secret has not been shared by chance, and if your eyes are on these words, count yourself among the favored. But do not wait, for this doorway could vanish at any moment. Follow the link in the description and comments before it disappears, and uncover what others will miss. Do not let fear seize you by what others speak. Do not let your heart be shaken by what your eyes see. Keep your gaze fixed upon me, and let my words serve as your compass. Remember Peter on the water. He walked as long as his eyes stayed on my son. But the moment he turned toward the wind and waves, he began to sink. So tomorrow, do not look at the storm. Look at me. I will keep you afloat. I will keep you steady. I will preserve your life. The storm will pass, but you will remain standing, because my hand will never let you go. The enemy has studied your ways. He has examined your weaknesses, and time and again he has sought to exploit them. But what he fails to realize is that each attack has only strengthened you. Every strike has been transformed into training ground for your faith. What he meant to break you has instead made you unshakable. What he meant to silence has become testimony after testimony. And tomorrow will be no different. The enemy may attempt, but I will transform his schemes into a story that glorifies my name. Understand this, my child. Tomorrow is not only about danger, it is about destiny. There are blessings that I have set aside for you. There are doors about to swing wide open. There are promises on the verge of being fulfilled. And that is why the enemy is desperate, because he knows what is coming. But because you are listening, because you take my words seriously, you will not miss what I have prepared. I will guard your destiny with the same strength that I guard your life. Do not grow weary. I know your heart feels tired. You wonder how much longer you can endure, how much longer you can keep believing. But remember, you are not fighting alone. My spirit fights with you. My angels fight for you. The blood of my son fights over you. You do not carry this battle on your own shoulders. Every tear you've shed has been seen. Every prayer you whispered in the night has been heard. Every sacrifice you made in silence has been written down. I will repay you with peace, with covering, and with favor. Comment 222 if you trust that even now I am fighting for you. Do not underestimate prayer. Even the smallest words carry power. A whisper from your lips reaches my throne. A single word of faith shakes the kingdom of darkness. Never think your voice is too small when it is lifted in my name. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m., your prayers will rise as a shield around you. They will be a wall that protects your home and a fire that pushes back the night. Remember Daniel. Though lions surrounded him, not one claw touched him because he prayed. Remember Elijah. Though enemies approached, fire fell from heaven in his defense. Remember Esther. Though destruction threatened her people, her faith turned the story upside down. Do you see? I have always defended those who trusted me, and I will do the same for you. My power has not weakened. My love has not dimmed. My faithfulness has never failed. Tomorrow will mark a dividing line. Many will fall into fear, but you will stand in faith. Many will stumble, but you will endure. Many will hide, but you will shine. For I have called you to be set apart, to walk in light while others remain in shadows. Not because of your strength, but because of who I am within you. The same spirit that raised my son from the grave lives inside you, and it will preserve you tomorrow. So, my child, stay close to me. Do not let distraction steal this hour. Do not let doubt choke this word. Guard your heart carefully, for the storm that comes will not destroy you. It will reveal my glory through you. And when it passes, you will look back and say, surely, the Lord was with me, and he delivered me once again. That will be your testimony, and it will strengthen the weary and inspire the hopeless. Know this, I am already in tomorrow. I am standing at 9:30 p.m., waiting to cover you and keep you safe. I am never shaken by the schemes of the enemy. His plans do not take me by surprise, nor do his whispers catch me off guard. I am the Lord Almighty, and all authority rests in my hands. Do not tremble, for I am the strength within you. Do not let panic overtake your heart, for I am your peace. Do not waver in uncertainty, for I am the anchor holding you steady. Trust me, and you will see my hand of salvation revealed. Comment 1212 if you are receiving this word into your heart today by faith. My beloved child, hear me carefully. Once again I speak, because the hour is drawing near, and my desire is for you to be prepared. These words are not ordinary words. They carry weight, they carry life, and they carry the shield of my truth. Do not allow them to pass you by as if they are light or casual. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m., the enemy has circled the hour on his calendar. But know this, I am already there before him. I have walked ahead of you into tomorrow, and I will not permit you to be consumed by the storm he has prepared. This is my third and final warning to you, and I speak it not to burden you with fear, but because my love for you is without measure. Comment Amen if you believe this voice is my spirit speaking for your good and not for your harm. The world may scoff. Many will dismiss this. They will say, it's only fear. It's only imagination. But you, my child, know better. You feel the stirring in your spirit. You sense the restlessness in your heart. Something within you testifies that a moment is drawing near. That is my spirit confirming truth to you. Do not ignore this voice within, for my spirit does not deceive. He guides into truth. He directs into preparation. He leads into safety. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. is not just a random number on a clock. It is an appointed time. But I, your father, am calling you to readiness. Do you remember the night in Egypt when I instructed my people to mark their doorposts with blood? The angel of death swept through the land, but the homes marked by blood remained untouched. That same covering rests upon you now. The blood of my son is your protection. No curse, no shadow, no power of darkness can overcome the blood. When danger moves tomorrow, it will see the mark of my son upon you, and it will pass over. You are mine, and no harm will destroy you. Have you wondered about the 7-second brain technique stirring so much attention? A secret once buried has now surfaced. A simple ritual uncovered through a CI leak that is rewriting financial destinies. With validation from neuroscience labs, this at-home practice is turning debt into freedom and scarcity into abundance. Homes, cars, vacations, lives are shifting. But do not delay, for governments can silence this truth at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it is erased forever. My child, I do not give you warnings to frighten you. I warn you so that your faith may rise. Fear comes from the enemy, but faith comes from me. My word has declared, I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind. That spirit now dwells in you. And tomorrow, when fear attempts to cover others, power and peace will rise in you. You will not collapse under the pressure, because my righteous hand will hold you steady. Think back to your journey. Recall the times when you thought you could not endure, yet I carried you through. Remember the nights you believed you would lose everything, but I preserved you. Remember the days when grief crushed your heart, but I lifted you up again. I was faithful then, and I am faithful now. I am unchanging, the same yesterday, today, and forever. Tomorrow will only prove again that I never fail those who trust me. The enemy whispers lies that you are alone, but that is not true. Even now, the armies of heaven surround you. My angels are stationed at your doors, beside your bed, and along your path. They are not fragile or weak. They are fierce warriors of fire, sent by my command. And I have commanded them concerning you. They will not allow you to stumble. They will bear you up so that nothing crushes you. You may ask, Lord, why the urgency? Why warn me now? Because the hour is critical. I see what you cannot see, and I know what you cannot know. My love does not allow me to remain silent while danger draws near. Would a father remain quiet if his child were walking into fire? No. He would shout. He would warn. He would pull the child to safety. So I speak now. Do not dismiss my words. Take them seriously. Trust me fully. Hide yourself in my presence, and you will endure what comes tomorrow. Hear me again. I am not unprepared. The enemy may plot with cunning, but before me his wisdom is foolishness. He may lay traps, but I dismantle them. He may whisper deception, but my truth shatters his lies. He may roar like a lion, but I am the Lion of Judah, and my roar silences every false voice. You are safe because I am greater. You are covered because I am stronger. You are untouchable because I am your refuge. You are kept safe because I have already secured victory for you long before the battle even began. Comment 222 if you believe with all your heart that I, the Lord, go before you and fight for you. My child, this very night, prepare your spirit. Do not move through your day as if nothing is of consequence. Pause. Reflect. Pray. Lift your hands in worship. Offer gratitude from your heart. These are not small gestures. They are mighty weapons in the unseen realm. Prayer shakes open the gates of heaven. Worship fills the atmosphere with my glory. Thanksgiving breaks open the storehouses of miracles. And when tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. arrives, these very things will be your shield and your defense. Others around you may tremble and give way to fear, but you will remain standing firm, because you have filled your soul with my presence. Remember the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were bound and cast into a furnace so hot it destroyed those who came near, yet the fire could not consume them. Why? Because I was there in the midst of the flames. Recall Daniel in the den of lions, surrounded by beasts ready to devour him, yet not a claw touched him. Why? Because my hand restrained the mouths of lions. Think of Paul and Silas, chained in a prison cell. At midnight they lifted their voices in song, and the walls of that prison shook until the chains fell off. Why? Because my spirit filled that place with power. So you see, my child, I have never failed to rescue those who trusted me, and I will not fail you tomorrow. Yes, you may feel the heaviness of uncertainty pressing on your heart, but do not allow it to break you. Let it instead press you closer into me. For I am your strength in weakness. I am your light when darkness surrounds you. I am your hope when the world offers none. Tomorrow will come, but you will not face it like the world does. You will face it as one chosen, one covered, one held by the Almighty. My beloved, never forget who you are to me. Out of multitudes, I have called you by name. I have spoken directly to your heart. I have warned you and covered you with my love. That is no small matter. Do not question your worth in my sight. You are worthy of my attention. You are worthy of my protection. You are worthy of my sacrifice. This word to you is not accidental. It is personal. It is proof that I see you, that I love you, and that I have a plan for you that extends far beyond tomorrow's storm. So tonight, rest in my promises. Lay your head down in peace. Even as you sleep, I do not slumber. My eyes remain fixed upon you. My angels stand watch around you. My spirit covers you like a shield. Do not allow fear to rob you of rest, because tomorrow you will need your strength. And when the clock strikes 9:30 p.m., you will not be shaken, for you will already know that I am near. My presence will steady your heart. My word will protect your mind. My hand will preserve your very life. This is the third and final warning I give, but it is also your greatest reassurance. Yes, the danger is real. Yes, the enemy schemes. But my power is greater than every plan combined. I am your God. You are my child. Nothing can sever that truth. Nothing can undo what I have decreed. Nothing can destroy the bond we share. Trust me now, and tomorrow you will witness salvation in ways beyond your imagination. Comment 1212 if you receive this word with faith and seal it in your heart. My spirit continues to press upon you because the hour is urgent. I do not repeat myself without purpose. I speak again and again so that your faith will grow firm and your steps will be unshaken. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. carries a weight you cannot see with natural eyes, but I see it clearly. That is why I give you this third and final warning, so you do not walk into tomorrow unprepared. My love compels me to speak. My mercy compels me to cover you. Comment Amen if you agree in your heart that these words are truth and that you are ready to obey. Why are so many voices declaring that a hidden CIA ritual has changed lives in just 7 seconds? Because it is real. This leaked practice, a 7-second brainwave shift verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping ordinary people move from lack into abundance. Dream homes, new cars, vacations, these things are becoming reality. But this information could vanish from the internet at any time. So click the link in the description and comments before it disappears forever. Understand this, my beloved. This moment is not about fear, but about faith. Fear is the enemy's tool, designed to paralyze and weaken. Faith is my gift, designed to make you unshakable. Tomorrow will test the faith of many, but you will stand if you remain rooted in me. Do not place your trust in people, in systems, or in the fragile securities of this world. Place it in me, for I am eternal, steadfast, and faithful forever. Think back on the times I have saved you from unseen danger. How many times did you feel led to change direction, only to later discover trouble awaited where you would have gone? How many times did my whisper keep you from disaster? That was no coincidence, it was me. I have always been your shepherd, pulling you away from danger and leading you into safety. Tomorrow will be no different. I will guide you, but you must listen carefully and obey without delay. My word declares that I am your refuge, your shelter, and your strength, an ever-present help in times of trouble. This means I am not watching from a distance. I am near, closer than your very breath. I do not leave you abandoned, I surround you. When fear spreads like fire and the earth shakes beneath the weight of uncertainty, my children remain secure because my presence holds them steady. Tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. will be a defining moment for many, but you will not tremble like the world does. You will remain standing, for your feet are anchored on the rock that cannot be shaken. Comment 333 if you believe that I am your fortress, your shield, and your immovable foundation. My beloved, know this. The enemy has spoken lies in hidden places. He has schemed to plant confusion, sorrow, and destruction along your path. But before his plans could touch you, I exposed them. Even now I am scattering his designs into nothing and unraveling the traps he hoped would ensnare you. What he intended for your downfall will become the very testimony of my faithfulness. What he crafted for evil will be transformed for your good. And when tomorrow's hour arrives, you will witness my hand move in such power that the enemy's voice will be silenced and my name will be lifted high. Do not forget who I am. I am the one who parted the sea and made a dry path through mighty waters. I am the one who drew streams from the rock in the wilderness and fed thousands with only a few loaves. I am the one who raised the dead and brought hope to barren places. My power has not diminished with time. My arm is not too short to save. Tomorrow's trial will not be greater than my strength. Trust me, and you will see my power again. Trust me, and you will walk through danger untouched. Trust me, and while others speak of fear, you will testify of my goodness. I see the battles you fought when no one else was watching. I see the nights when tears wet your pillow and worry kept you awake. I see the mornings when your heart was heavy and you wondered if anything would ever change. And I tell you this, not a single tear was wasted. Not a single prayer was ignored. Not a single moment of struggle went unseen. I was there, lifting you when you were weary and carrying you when your strength was gone. Tomorrow will prove again that I have never left your side. My child, understand, this warning is not only about danger, it is also about destiny. The enemy always fights hardest when blessings are about to be released. He has seen what I am preparing to pour out over your life, and he trembles at it. He knows that your obedience will unlock doors of victory and favor, and he seeks to stop it before it begins. But I am greater than every lie he speaks. No curse can cancel what I have blessed. No scheme can undo what I have spoken. No enemy can overturn what I have promised. Tomorrow will not destroy you. It will advance you. Guard your heart, beloved. Do not allow doubt, fear, or negativity to take root. Fill yourself with my word, for it is both sword and shield. Speak my promises aloud, and you will silence the voice of fear. Lift your voice in praise, and you will drown out the whispers of the enemy. Pray with confidence, and you will invite my hand to move mightily on your behalf. These are not empty actions. They are your weapons of victory. Use them, and you will see my power displayed openly tomorrow. Comment 555 if you believe that my promises are your protection today, tomorrow, and forever. Remember this truth. My son already secured the greatest victory for you. On the cross, sin was defeated. Death was crushed. Every power of darkness was stripped of authority. His blood is your covering. His resurrection is your strength. His spirit within you is your power. You are not unarmed. You are not defenseless. You are clothed in righteousness, wrapped in victory, and filled with my spirit. Tomorrow the enemy will see again that you are not alone, and he will flee. So lift your head high, my beloved. Stand firm in courage. Do not bow to fear. Do not give in to worry. Do not shrink back in doubt. Stand tall in faith, knowing that the same voice that spoke the heavens into being calls you child, and calls you chosen. If I am for you, who can be against you? No weapon formed against you will prosper. Every tongue that rises in judgment will fall. This is your heritage as my beloved one, and tomorrow will prove it true again. I know some will not understand. Some will mock. Some will dismiss your faith as foolishness. But when the hour comes and passes, you will see why I prepared you. You will understand why I repeated my words again and again. And you will know that your faith was never wasted, your obedience was not in vain, and your trust in me was never misplaced.